you so much for joining me today to talk a little bit about our upcoming fundraiser, Boots and Bling and Broncos, right? So it's happening the same night as the Thursday night football event in Denver, which is Broncos versus Raiders, we read.
Yes.
You and I both are not necessarily what we would consider NFL enthusiasts. Mm-hmm. And so we are just excited to have it playing for those who really want to watch it. But
For sure.
We'll be focused on the main show.
This
right?
is what the night is about.
And the night is all about our homeowners.
Yes.
So let's talk a little bit about shared power and how we're leveraging it to really address and minimize the wealth gap that's been created by predatory and discriminatory lending and real estate practices. Obviously, that's across the world, America, but how we're working specifically in the state of Colorado. And yeah. So tell me a little bit about it.
Yes, and yes. I feel like we are setting a precedent, honestly, in Denver. And this is now expanding. Fort Collins, Colorado Springs, we're seeing homeowners move in, get there. Pueblo.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going all
we're
over.
We're meeting the women where they are.
We really are,
yep.
Anywhere in the state. But I feel like we're setting this precedent of what this can look like for communities to come together, right? Like for all of us. This is Project ICU, yes, but this is who's going to say yes and get those who have the most barriers to homeownership, to building wealth. Who's going to come together to do that? And really, in the end of the day, this is not just for some of us. I think this is where we're at, right? This isn't just for some of us. This is for all of us. And so we're making sure that that's happening.
Yes.
Through Shared Power, which is up to $10,000 grants for female first-time homeowners. And we have already, to date, seen 100 women get into homes. And we are just not going to stop, right? Like, let's just see 100 more.
We're just getting started.
Yes.
So I got involved in 2021, right? Is that what we decided? Yep. And I think my favorite part about being involved is getting to know the women, right? So you talk a lot with Project ICU in general and Shared Power as well. Like, we are all giving and receiving. And as much as I'm on the board and I volunteer time and I fundraise, I receive so much more from the organization than I could ever give. And I want to talk a little bit about how we've managed to continue to engage so many women in the program and just this whole pebbles in a pond effect we're seeing and we've been seeing for the last 4 years. So can you speak to that a little bit?
Yeah, I love that you said that. It's always both ways. Like, I don't think we're interested in relationship that's one way. Like, right. It's like, if you're just here to learn, no. You got to teach. You're just here to teach. No, you got to learn, right? It's like, we're both. It's always both. And I feel like that is the community we're creating. It's unlike any community I have ever been a part of. And it's coming from, right? It's like, it's those who are coming as applicants. It's those who are coming as donors. It's those who are coming as supporters. From whatever direction you're coming, we are all in. We are all about making sure that what we're seeing happen is above and beyond. Like, I keep saying that. It is about, right, these women getting into a property, but then it's like, and then what? Now how do we meet you right there as well? And then how are we met? We're all being met. This is what we're talking about. And I feel like what is amazing is that most of all of our applications are coming from word of mouth. I mean, it is women speaking this to other women, saying that they're really who they say they are. Like I can't tell you how many of our applicants have been like, this cannot be true. Like, this is just going to be another one of the long line of, down payment assistance or how, and they aren't really coming through. And
I'm still getting a no.
Yeah, and they're actually seeing us say yes in any way we can possibly say yes, we are. And they're telling you, right, and it is because of word of mouth. The other thing that's amazing is seeing the realtors, lenders, those in the industry see this as well and say, this is my give back. This so aligns. Like, what else would I want to be about than seeing this happen? And we are just getting backed, like, again and again and again. And especially by women, of course, that are saying, let's see this happen for other women. But the men that are saying yes, it's like, I have so much respect that they're like, this equity needs
You probably give more respect than I do. So I do have a ton of gratitude for our allies, right? And that is so important in this. And so I will bring gratitude. I will not pedestal it, but that's the difference between us. Enneagram 7, Enneagram 8. No, wait, you're a 1.
I'm a 1. I'm a 1.
You're such a 7 in so
such
many
an
ways.
Idealist. Let's just see the ideal.
I know. Yes. God, yes. I forget because you're also a free spirit, right? So it's a 7. But anyways, I digress with the Enneagram talk. Cut it. I just yell that. I don't know if they actually do it.
You're just figuring if what it's louder, then it'll happen.
I do know that Jacob's involved, so we should get a pretty great blooper reel. And that tends to be what does best for me. Anyways, the biggest difference I've found in why I've been so all in, finally joining the board. Yes. But when you are all in, Mercy will call you every day. She will. And if she can't get a hold of you, she'll text and email you. And that is the exact persistence that is necessary in order to make this happen. And now it is happening. And we've been saying that, but it's happening on a whole different level. But I want to back up a little bit. I think that there can be some perceptions of, oh, it's just female. Oh, it's just first-time homeowners. We are really focused on, the grant is very focused on empowering women with the biggest hurdles, right? We are an educational organization as well. So even if people aren't able to or qualifying for our grants, we are empowering homeownership as a way to create community, right? Through education. As a homeowner, if that is your goal, if that is one of your goals, we believe it's not if, but when. And I think that's what I hear most from our women is, I heard no, and then I found y'all, and you guys said, we'll get this done. We're going to do this. And so what I see is, and I've shared with them and you, I mean, this organization got me through so many mental health. This is why I'm like, I'll never be able to give as much as I received, but going through my own divorce and realizing how having the assets that I had created through purchasing real estate gave me the ability to end a bad marriage. But hearing these women's stories of resilience as I was dealing with my whatever was like, okay, this is the inspiration. They are my idols. These are the women that I know I can reflect power from, right? And so that is the share of it all. And so then if I get to show up for these women and I get to bring in the hard ass energy, I get to have hard conversations with realtors, I get to have hard conversations with lenders, heaven forbid a plumber's trying to take advantage of one of our women. Like if I can show up in that way, that's how I can give back. The other thing is these women have done everything right. They have done things in their lives that are so much harder than anything, given my place of privilege, my starting line, that I've ever had to do. Right? They have left abusive relationships without any help. They have put themselves through college, which I had tons of help with. They have put themselves through master's programs, sometimes PhDs. They've done it all as single moms without a co-parent that's helping at all a lot of times. These women have worked so hard. They show up for work every day and they're still having problems qualifying sometimes, right? And there are so many reasons for that. And we try not to really dwell on like all of the pile-on of the discrimination, the pile-on of the generational wealth, the pile-on of the lack of privilege, right? But really focusing on they have done everything right. And if we can help with that tiny little boost, I mean, a lot of times it's what, a couple $1,000s. Like they're so close to closing. They've done everything they can. They've worked with our partners to improve credit, negotiate higher salaries. I mean, we sometimes are working with these women for years. They get into home ownership. We might give them that tiniest little nudge financially. And then they own a home. And we don't go, okay, yay, good luck. Because we understand home ownership is not a set it and forget it type of situation, right? And so we're continuing to provide space for the women to build community. I mean, I don't even want to say we're building it, right? Like we're just a part of this community being built. And so then the women are showing up and then they know, hey, my sewer line's backed up and I just got told that if I sign today, I can finance for free $30,000 fix. And Mercy calls me and goes, and I go, no, right? So we are helping these women fight through predatory BS after they own the home. And then we're also, if, you move in and all of a sudden your water heater goes out, that is the kind of expense that can paralyze a woman who's making, or anyone who's making so many strides into homeownership. And we go, listen, you only used $1,000 of the grant. We can show up for you and take care of this as well. And so I think that is what's so different for me. This is not a check being written. We are only liaisons in all of this, right? Like we are only creating space for community. And I think that is why this is happening, and we can say this is happening, and it's happening at a much bigger scale, right?
For sure. We do not give up. And I mean, like even one of our most recent homeowner, Bridget, who just received this grant, she came to one of our cohorts because we are making sure the education is there. We're making sure the questions get answered. This is a space where you don't know what you don't know. So let's know it. Like, right? Like knowledge is power. Let's do this together. And she came to that cohort meeting and she's like, I couldn't tell you that I was going to give up. And then I was on the last cohort and you're like, we don't give up. We're not giving up. And so here I am, right? And then, right?
Yes.
2 weeks later, she's under contract.
2 of the women that night, they were like, I kind of want to give up. And then Bridget was like, nope. We are not going to give up.
Yes. And this is what it is. It really is knowing that this is happening for other women. If they can do this, we can too. And in the end of the day, a woman in that space who is doing everything she can, if she receives a break, she is going to come back, and every one of them have come back around and go, what can I do? How can I give back? They're going to do the best by it, right? I feel like there's so many people out there that like don't have a cause, first of all, right? They're like, I don't have a cause, which I'm like, oh, you got to have a cause. Like that might be what's really a purpose. Like if you like that might be what's missing. Like right now, this might be why you're not.
I think it's absolutely
right. This
what's
might be why
right
you're
now.
like, I can't. What is your cause? What is your purpose? So first of all, it's just finding what that is.
Yep.
But like once you've realized that this is what it is, it's because of that. So many of them are like, well, if I give money, do I know that it's really going to go to where it's saying? And is it really going to be I'm saying to you, I'm right here. We're right here. We're in it. And I'm seeing it every day do exactly and more. It's multiplying it, right? And we are now being backed by Chaffa, right? This last couple of weeks, $100,000 grant from Chaffa.
You guys, that is huge. That is the biggest grant we've ever received.
It is.
Right?
It is as far as just a one-time grant. We've had donors, obviously, like come through.
Over the years.
But I'm just like, as far as just saying that is everything. To have, a Chaffa who is doing this work, we're so aligned.
And just to clarify for anyone who isn't familiar with the program, of that $100,000 that Chaffa granted Project ICU Shared Power Initiative, how much of it goes to the homeowners? Yeah,
100%, right? It's like they're like, let's get 10 women there. And again, we are always
so it's 100% through.
Yes, making sure.
To the women. We do different fundraising efforts to support the very minimal infrastructure you guys have in place at Project ICU. But when you're donating to Shared Power, it's going directly to a woman closing on a home or a woman staying in home ownership. And I think that's really important to know. And we started as $10,000 grants that we would earmark, and we've evolved the program through time. And now we're really meeting the women where they are with what they need. And we've been able to help so many more women because of that.
Yeah.
So we're doing this, excuse me.
Cut.
What the fuck did I eat? Did I just swallow a bug? So we do up to 10,000 now. And like I said, sometimes that's 1,000. Sometimes it's 9,000, right? Whatever it is that the women need. But we're also helping them navigate the whole process of getting grants from other grantors out there, right? So we're minimizing the cash
all
to
the
table.
Connections that we have are there.
Yes.
Absolutely. Anyone coming, anyone applying.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think it's important to note too, realtors, lenders, if you want to get involved, this is a space to get involved. You can show up as a captain who's agreeing to raise $10,000 a year. I actively work in real estate. I'm a broker owner, right? I'm going to tell that part.
Okay. So. I'm like, Lindsay, it's not just 10. You are. I just want to make sure that this is
if there is one person we know who will always give the ask, it could be 10, it could be $100,000.
We have.
I own the yes.
You are.
So I own Live Left Denver Real Estate Group, a boutique brokerage here. I work as a broker owner. I do not serve clients directly, and part of my agreement in being involved with Shared Power is that I won't serve women directly in the program. And if the brokerage does, anything that the brokerage would make from that transaction goes straight back to the fund, right? Straight back to helping more women. This is not intended to be a way for for somebody in real estate or lending to grow this business. It's in a way to give back to the community that's given so much to us by being able to work in this industry. So yes, Live Laugh Denver commits to 2 grants, what used to be 2 grants, and now it's $20,000 in hopes that that can help 4 to 10 women, depending upon what they need, get into home ownership. So we commit to that annually now. But we've seen other brokerages show up and they have corporate match programs. So this is a way for us to build community in an industry that sometimes gets a little bit confused about what we're supposed to be doing here, right? Mm-hmm. And that is something that Mercy and I have talked a lot about and why we started the Shared Power Captains program, right, in 2022.
Yeah, and it is powerful to see that this is who it's bringing, right, in the industry. We're all the same mindset, right? We're all like-minded.
She thinks we're all the same mindset. Well, we are attracting the people in the right mindset. So if you want to be on the right side of history, you can join us and we can leave the other people behind.
Yes.
But the ones that Mercy knows are all on the right side of history. And how refreshing would that be as real estate agents? But truly, it's about building community within an industry.
It is. And it is. And it is exactly that. It's the power that is coming from all of these different real estate agents, lenders, banks. I mean, just who this is bringing and saying, let's share it. And this is, you're not going to be a part of this. You're not going to stay. You're going to leave if this isn't what you're doing. And so it's bringing those who are seeing that, doing that. And our biggest night of the year.
Yes, I was just going to say, let's talk about how people can get involved.
November 6th this year. We are so looking forward to this night. It is. We just want to have a party, right? Like this is our way of saying, let's come together. We've made it Boots and Bling because we just want you to be able to come and be who you are, where you are. Put on your boots, put on your hat, put on your jeans, whatever, right? It's going to be an elevated night. It's going to be amazing.
We're having comfort food stations. It's going to be so good. It's not going to be we've all been to the fundraisers that are great, but they're a little bit stuffy. This is not going to be stuffy. It's going to be a party. It's going to be music. It's going to be good food, good people. Like we said, we'll have a Broncos watch party happening for those that care or that are invested in that. I don't even know what to say. Are we still doing this in NFL thing? Okay. I mean, Taylor and Travis, we kind of are. Yeah. I digress. So the way to get involved is you can show up as a captain. You don't have to be in real estate to show up as a captain and say, yes, I want to fundraise $10,000 for this organization that's going to go straight to our homeowners. You can sponsor the evening, which helps us throw this party that's going to be amazing. So Live Laugh's doing at least one table, and the tables it's a turquoise sponsor.
$1,500 for a table of 10.
Table 10.
And it goes all the way to title sponsor at $30,000. This year, we have had Nicole Ruth, Movement Mortgage, Ruth Team, come in with that.
Yep.
And also BMO has come through.
BMO's huge. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so we're open to others for sure, but it's $1,500 to $30,000 to sponsor. Monthly giving. I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, as far as just getting involved, it's bringing dinners, for cohorts. It's showing up for these women to move in to, projects. There's so many ways to get involved.
If you don't want to fundraise or if you aren't comfortable doing that or if you don't have money to give, there are so many ways to be a part of this community, and we don't want anyone to feel like they don't have access to it, right? Both for our recipients and members of our cohort, but also for people who want to be involved. We've helped women paint their homes. We help them move in. We bring them welcome baskets. There's so much boots on the ground volunteering you can do with your time too, and celebrating
boots on the ground. I like boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
This is what it is.
Pebbles in a pond, boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
We're skipping rocks now, girl. Okay. Ye fucking ha.
I just want to say to anyone out there that is my interest is piqued. I want to see what this is about. Get a ticket, come. You're going to feel it in the room.
Yes.
I will tell you that. Any event we've ever had, you come in, it's oh, this is different. This is, I want to know what this is. What is happening here? And it is community. And it is the real thing. And you're going to feel it. And so come.
And if you've been to the events before, this one, as you know, Mercy likes to do something different every year. And so this will be a different kind of party. We are doing Boots and Bling. We are channeling, obviously, Cowboy Carter and Beyonce and all of that. And then that's so aligned also with our friend Jeff Campbell and what he's doing with Black Western history as well. And we are channeling all of that. So this will be blingy, boots, turquoise. She says elevated. I say classy hillbilly, which I think is how I how I work in life.
This is perfect for you, Lindsay. This is a perfect night for you.
It is.
Great. I think it's going to be perfect for everyone, though. You can come at it from whatever, however, whoever. You just come.
Well, and also know
these
women we've spoken of who are so powerful and so amazing. They're our honored guests that night.
Oh, absolutely.
So it is bringing
all of
community
them have
together.
A ticket.
It is everyone's there. It's going to be a total blast. So we will make sure everyone has access to links to get tickets, information on sponsorship opportunities, and please reach out to me or Mercy. We'll include our contact information if you ever want to learn more about it and about the organization and how you can get involved. We have tons of options. And I think that what I see with so many of my friends right now and so many people I come in contact with, friends and acquaintances, right, is people want to know what they can do, right, to impact. And I think that is the biggest no-brainer about this organization for me, or was when we got started, was you get to see how it impacts your own neighbors. And that is huge because we can't control everything that's happening right now. All we can control is how we're using our time and how we're using our energy, and to spend our time and energy doing this and building community and creating this collective of like-minded humans who care about one another. We're seeing it it's happening. It's all happening.
It is.
Right? So we'll see everyone on Thursday, November 6th, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. 6 to 10 p.m.
Asterisk Denver.
Yes, right here downtown. I can't say that word. Asterisk or asterisk? I can't say the isk, right? It's like rural. I can't say it. Asterisk.
Denver.
That's it. It's going to be a party.
You don't want to miss it.
No.
Yeah.
I know. This is the one that I'm like, I'm so pumped for this one that I'm like, Mercy, can we just do this one again? Like, I know it's going to be so good that like, can we repeat it? We might have to do it again. So anyways,
we really
Boots
don't
Bling.
again, but yes.
We never do the same thing twice.
I just tell her yes.
That's her. She tells me yes because I love structure. Anyways, November 6th, be there, be square. We can't wait.
Love it.
Oh my God, I'm hot. Do you think it's the hair? Do you think the hair doesn't help?
Oh, it's so great. And on this screen, can you see it's kind of like blue?
Yeah.
It's like...
What is my hair?
Yeah, it kind of does something.
I can't see what you're seeing.
It's kind of amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. That's good. We'll get Reba back.
I really do love how you're connecting both of these.
I think that with the amount of promotion I need to do for both, it was like the epiphany I had yesterday of like, how do I not connect these? Yes. Will you put that back in that bag and then put it back in my bag? I feel like okay, there was, I went to Nate Bergatz and he had, Gotzi, whatever his name is. And he talks about how you can double dash. Like you can DoorDash and then like DoorDash dessert, you can double dash. Oh. And he remembers the first time he did it and he said, what am I, a pharaoh? And I just feel like that every time I DoorDash anything. Like you can literally have whatever you want delivered to your home. What am I, a pharaoh? Like what life are we living in? You can cut all of that. Okay, I want to look at some better questions for Jeff.
And we can keep talking even about like what this could even be for, like I know for this event, you did some great videography for that last year. Yeah. So yes, know that we'll be.
Yeah, we are upstairs. We're using it as like an event space where we do comedy. We're adding music soon, so that's like an open space for people. And then here recording, hanging out.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
All around space.
All around space. Okay. And it can be rented. It can be, okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll be in touch for sure because I do feel like that. And even like Reba, if we do something else like this with Reba, she has like an event on September 20th that she's like, oh, I'd love to get some video. Anyway, so we'll be in touch.
Cool. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Sweet, Mercy.
Love you, Mercy. I probably won't talk to you again today, but I'll try to talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Same. Like we just need to keep on keeping.
I was like, you're going to come. You'll come to the show, but I'm wondering if Jeff could be our presenter this year. I know we've always done women.
Right.
But we've had poets. So I don't know if we've talked about that at all, but I feel like the order doesn't work for his show.
You know Jeff Johnston?
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Claire. I mean,
Oh,
I've not connected with him in so long, but I love that man. I mean, just the Claire, but I mean, just all of that. But maybe it is something surrounding that. Could we pull something from?
Happy to help out any way you need.
But would love to have you there.
Okay.
For sure.
I'll make sure.
Let's do, and also let's think about if there's something even from.
Well, I think if we go to the show and then we can pull from it that maybe we could have. Jeff doesn't want to do shows anymore, but we'll
As
see.
you were describing Clara, I feel like it's this spirit, right?
Yeah.
This is what is compelling all of this.
Yeah, talk about a homesteader and a home.
That's what I was gonna say. Like Clara, what she did with land.
Spirit. As you were speaking to it, I'm like, this is why this. People are like, why is this a success? I'm like, it's because of this spirit.
Yeah.
That won't give up.
We'll figure it out.
Anyway,
Mercy, I'll send you the dates I'm going so we can go together.
yeah, let's go together and we'll get seats. I'll get Greg.
Yeah.
Okay, good to see you. Bye bye.
God. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Just a couple of white bitches trying to leverage their privilege. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not mad.
She's not the only, but the
great. She's
first,
great.
like that I have felt like I can really, like we both are like, every time, like we understand our privilege is different. We are here to learn. We are here not to tell you what to do. We are here to learn.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's great.
Okay. No hat.
Oh my God, no glasses, no
glasses,
hat.
No glasses, no hat. You got.
Okay.
You got questions.
I've got questions.
What are the questions?